Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is X25 and welcome back to some more automation. Today I am going to be making a replica car. Not just any car though. Oh no. We're not going to be doing that. We're not going to be doing any normal replica. I will tell you that, but before I do tell you what replica we are doing, I hope you guys are enjoying this game on the channel. And if you want to see more, hit that like button and subscribe. And if you haven't already, do it now, please. I need subscribers. But yes, the car that we will be making is the SSC Tuatara. You might have heard of it before because as of recently, it's the car that broke the record of the fastest production car ever made at 331 miles per hour. Now, I'm going to try and replicate the best I can. So yeah, let's get into it. And I might need to do a bit of research on this. Space frame, yeah. Light AHS steel, it's gonna be, isn't it mid-engine? Hold on, let me look this up. I might need to do some research for this one. Okay, I literally Googled it, and it gave me exactly what I was looking for. So it is mid-engine. And I'm pretty sure it's mid-longitudinal. Okay, and it is... Wait, hold on, let me see if the length is right. That is 104 and that's 92. So I am not getting the width just right, but hey, it's better than nothing. And besides, I can edit it to make it longer. Double wishbone. I'm pretty sure it does have a double wishbone, so we're going to go double wishbone. Sure, quality up the quality. Why not? Okay, new engine project. Now the engine, I know it's got a V8. That's all I know though. So I'm going to use the help of Google to do this. Let's see. Let's see here. Horsepower, speed. I'm looking for specs. How about engine? Because I need this. Engine specs. Engine specs. Here we go. It's a 6.9 liter, 423.6 cubic inch, twin turbocharged V8. Well, wait, that's the concept version. The actual version is the 5.9 liter, 360 cubic inch Nelson Racing twin turbocharged V8 engine. And apparently it can put out 1,350 horsepower. Okay, twin turbocharged. I'm pretty sure I am able to do a twin turbocharged as well. Production 90, and it uses 91 octane and E85 flex fuel, which I have no idea what that is in the automation. So we're just going to do ultimate fuel. Okay, dual overhead cam 5 ASI. I'm guessing on that whole part. Billet steel. We're going to do all the best stuff, and then we're just going to see what we need to adjust from there. Compression. I don't know what kind of compression this has. That's the problem. Okay, turbocharger. It obviously has a turbocharger. It's going to be a race. Sure, we'll do race. Turbine. It's going to do that. Going to have a good intercooler. I'm going to at least make sure that I can get up to its top speed. Direct engine race. It's going to have that. Actually, it uses regular, which is actually surprising. Okay, so it uses all that. Let's see. I think how high does it rev? That's actually a good question. Hold on, I'm actually looking this up. I am actually on Chrome on Wikipedia looking this up because I really don't know. Let's see. Flex fuel. It's a 7-speed automatic manual. It's a 7-speed advanced automatic. Okay. Let's see, transmission, power output. It doesn't say how high it revs. How high does it rev? It doesn't say. That is weird. Hold on. SSC Tuatara RPM. What's that? 8,800 RPM. Okay, thank you. All I need to do is just look up what I need to know. Okay, just put this up to 8,800 RPM. I don't really know how to do a 6.9 liter engine in this game, so this might be a little bit harder than I previously anticipated. Well, I'm sorry, 5.9 liter and 360 cubic inch. How do I replicate that in automation? I really don't know. I really don't know. That is, I actually really don't know. Okay. Actually, no, we're going to up the quality on that. Okay, it's going to be dual bypass valves, exhaust diameter. We're going to make it a lot. Straight through on both of them. Okay, it's got knocking. That's already an issue. Lowering the compression or ignition timing. Okay. What's the ignition timing on this? Ignition timing. Okay, it doesn't have the ignition timing, which is explainable. It's not. I'm pretty sure it's not going to have like everything listed. That's what it does. This is actually increasing the horsepower, funnily enough. Also, I just realized that is a bit of an issue. It doesn't even get close to what it's supposed to produce. How did I do this before? Hold on. Can I use the other V8? What happens if I do that? Okay, it's got the same horsepower, so it doesn't really matter. Wait, what happened there? There we go. That's better. Again. Okay. Okay, maybe we should lower the compression a bit. Oh, the ignition time made it worse. I see. Okay, now that's a bit more realistic. It now makes, at its peak, it makes... Hold on, I need the turbocharger for this. The turbocharger is going to help me a lot. Oh yeah, baby. Here we go. Okay, now it's decreasing power. Okay, it said it made, how much? How does it do this? 17,050 horsepower. The intercooler makes 1360. Max boost, here we go. This is getting to 1,300 horsepower one way or another, and I'm going to make it that way. AR ratio. Wait, that actually helps it? What the heck? How does that make sense? Oh, yeah, that is explainable. Okay. Max boost. Increase the boost. I'm surprised that this is able to do this. I need all the horsepower I can get. I will get it to the amount of horsepower that it has. Oh my gosh, we just broke 1,000. That's all it's willing to go. We're at 1,012. That is the closest we've gotten so far. And surprisingly enough, the engine's able to handle this. I'm surprised that it's able to do that. Hold on, do I have everything maxed out? I do. Hold on, can I... Oh, this does increase it. I forgot about the engine size. I can just mess with the engine size, and that'll get me where I want to go real quick. The engine bay is quite full. Yeah, no kidding. This might be a little bit ridiculous. Oh, can I? Okay, no, that decreases power. We want all the power we need. Okay, that actually makes it lose power. I'm trying to think what else I can do in order to, What now? The engine running is too rich. A linear fuel mixture. There we go. That fixed it. Oh wow, that actually didn't help me one bit. Wow, that affected it a lot. Hold on, I want to go back to where I was. Oh, I just broke 1100. This might actually do it. Hold on, I need to do a ton of tuning for this. Okay, I have done it. I got it to make 351 horsepower, which is a feat within itself. That's the production version, and I'm only sticking with the production version because the concept version is just a concept version. The production version is what I'm going for because I'm going for realism here. I still can't believe I was able to get that high. 962 pound-feet of torque. Wait, hold on. How much torque does this thing have? Okay, I changed it, and now it is really, really powerful. I managed to get it to, like, 756. Which is a feat within itself. This is, like, the most amount of tuning I've ever had to do for an engine in my life. Like, this is ridiculous. Crud! Come on, get to... Oh my gosh, it's so close. I want to get exactly at 1750. Just so that way I can say I did it. And I also managed to get to it 1147.7 foot-pounds of torque, which is still insane. That's actually pretty close to how much it actually makes, which is 1279. And, like, since I don't want to spend any more time on the engine, I think this is good enough. The compressor is dying, by the way. Like, I'm pretty sure it's not able to handle this. Some of the stuff is already dying from this. Like, it's that powerful of an engine. Like, I'm so surprised that it's able to do that. I'm so surprised that the engine's able to handle that. Yeah, the engine bay is getting quite cluttered. But hey, it's good. It is perfect. Okay, now for the body. Now, the body should be the easiest thing for me, because I am really good at designing bodies. Okay, SSC Tuatara, let's do this. How do you look? Okay, hold on, I need to pull up a picture of this thing so I can help. Okay, I got a picture pulled up, and this should be a lot easier now. Because now that I can see what I'm actually doing and how close I am. Yeah, that should be useful. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I am basing this off of a Ferrari-styled body, by the way. Which isn't, like, the best thing in the world. Which, actually, although, to be fair, this actually doesn't look too bad. Like, this looks fairly accurate to the actual thing. Okay, now for the paint. It's white in the picture that I have. So, we're going to make it white. That's like a really, really white. Okay, so this part is actually black. And that, I'm pretty sure, is covering the color scheme. And just extend that down. Okay. Okay, now for the lights. The lights might be the hard, where things might get challenging, because the lights are a unique shape. I don't really have a clue as to what I'm doing when it comes to doing these lights. Trying to see what kind of lights will resemble this the most. These might, but they have the wrong kind of appeal to them. Let's see. Okay, this new system here of adjusting the fixtures, I don't really like that much. I don't know why. Can I do a cardinal lock on, please? I feel like I would have a lot better of a time at doing that. long are these lights? Okay, they're actually pretty long. Whoops. Crud. Why does it always do this? Oh my gosh, whenever I click on it, it automatically... Oh my gosh. Stop that. Okay, there we go. I think it's good. Now, there's actually a vent below that, but... Yeah, sure, we'll do that right now. We're gonna confirm that. Oh, wait. Wow, this part was made for this. This was Crud. Crud. Oh, oops, that's the wrong thing. I didn't mean to do that. Why can't I... Why is that like the one part where I'm not able to edit? That's annoying. That's literally the one part that I'm not able to edit. That is so annoying. Let's see. Although I don't think I have much of a choice. This is like the only thing that will work. Oh, that's kind of annoying. I just now realize that that's part of the body. Yeah. Okay. And I still need to work on the headlights. I just now realized that too. Yeah, we're gonna do that first before we start designing any headlights, because I feel like that might be useful. crud. How do I get those? Seriously though, how do I get that? Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is why I don't use these custom headlight pieces that often. Because of this exact reason. Because of how tedious it is. This is not good. If this is going to be like this, we have a problem. Oh, we're going to get the 0 meter version of this. Oh, crud. I clicked on something else. How do I get that back? Wait, here we go. Okay, yeah, that's clearly not going to work, so we're going to delete that. Okay, I'm going to try and do this the best I can. That actually doesn't look too bad. Crud. Here we go. Just the scaling on this. And adjust the scaling on that. Well, not the scaling. I'm going to move it. What did I just do? Crud. What the heck? Hold on, I'll be back. I'm going to do the headlights because this will be very boring to watch. Okay, the headlights are done, and they actually look pretty good. Now I'm going for the vent at the bottom of the car. How would I do that? Would I do it on the lip? I think I would do it on the lip. Wait, no, there's body molding options for that, I think. There are, but they're not the ones I'm looking for. Let's see, what kind of options do we have here? Okay. You know, I might need to customly make this. Because I'm not seeing what I'm looking for. Oh, what's another? Is it MISC? Let's see what's in MISC for this. I doubt it would be in here. Would it be in... No, I already checked body molding. What is... Okay. What do I need here? Wait, here we go. Okay, scale. I'm getting used to the new scaling system. At least I think I am. How do that? Move it down. Yeah. That's going to be black. We need to scale it a bit so that stuff doesn't show. There we go. There we go. Okay, I have the front pretty much done. Let's see. The wheels I will hold off on. Because the wheels are going to be one of the easiest parts of the car. What about the sides? Let's do the sides now. Actually, no, we can do the back now. We'll focus on the side later. Because the back is something else. Taillights should be fairly easy, but first, I'll be doing the little grill piece. I have a picture pulled up on my phone. It's like a panoramic photo, so I can look around and see like all the dimensions and stuff. So yeah, it is a panoramic photo. So we're going to go for a grill first. How about you? I'm gonna flip it. Scale it. Scale it. There we go. Don't know why I wouldn't do it before. Move it up. Scale it more. Yeah, that would work. Hold on, I need to do some trimming of the body here. Back to fixtures. Is there a better option? I'm wondering. I don't think there is. Hold on. Let's try this. Because usually if you scale this long enough, the curve won't be visible. Like you won't really notice it. Yeah, that could work. Actually, no, I have a better idea. We can do the taillights first, because I'm pretty sure this game has pretty similar looking taillights. It does. Like, they're not exact, but they are pretty similar. Okay, scaling. Scale it a bit more. I need to rotate it. Okay, yeah, I think that's the best one I'm going to get. So this, I'm going to change to plastic. Okay, check it. And I'm just wondering, is there like a... Is there anything better that I could have done? I'm just looking. No, it doesn't look like there's anything else except for maybe this. Which if I flip this and scale it a bit, it might work. We're going to delete this. We're going to see how these look. Yeah, that probably looks a lot better. I'm going to do the taillights real quick and I'll be back. Okay, so I got the taillights done. I also went ahead and did the little taillight bar there too. So now I'm going to do the badging. That basically spells out the name. I need the T here. Okay. How do I do this? I'm going to need to scale this down a little bit. Just move it up. Yeah. And then the other letters are going to be smaller. I can actually mirror this one because Tuatara, it's basically the same. Basically the same thing. It's the same letter on each side. So it makes my life a little bit easier. Yeah. And then the U, I'm going to do the same thing I do with the other letters that I do this kind of technique. I basically mirror it. And then And then I get an R and try and match the scaling the best I can. And then move it in its place. And then unmirror that. And then this T will get scaled down as well. And there we go. And the A. Scale that down. Just put it right over it. That is almost perfect. And unmirror it. Okay, there we go. We have the Tuatara badging. Okay, so now for the very crazy grill design that this thing has in the back. Okay, we can start with this. We can scale it up a ton. And then the chrome, we're gonna make it like that. How does this look? It looks pretty good so far. Is there like a way to... I'm pretty sure there is, but is there a way for the fixtures to overlap? I think there is. There is a setting. I'm pretty sure I'm able to do that will make that happen. Although now I need to do another grill. And I think this will be a perfect addition. Yeah, this is the one problem I have with this. Is all the lines. I know there's a way to get rid of them though. How do you get rid of the lines? Hold on, I'm looking this up. Okay, I'm starting to work on the back, and I couldn't find how to morph the molding pieces together, so I'm gonna find a different way to do that. I'm gonna find a way to hide it, so that way it doesn't look as obvious. I think I'm going to use a vent for these. There's actually a lip. I'm going to do a lip for this. Actually, no, it's bi-molding. Yeah, there we go. That looks much better. Actually doesn't look too bad either. Like, it blends in perfectly. Let's see. I'm pretty sure there's a vent that's shaped like this. Hmm. Actually, wait a minute. I'm looking at the panoramic photo. It's actually see-through. You can see through that. Okay, that changes the things up a bit. Well, I'm gonna delete this real quick, just so that way this isn't affected by it. And this is going to be translucent. Wait, can I body mold here? No, it just, Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use one of these. I'm going to flip it. I'm going to make it transparent. I'm going to scale it up. Actually, wait a minute. I know a better way to do this. I think it'll be patchwork. Yeah, I think I can use patchwork for this. I do not know what that was, but okay. Okay, what the heck? Why? What's the point of that? That's weird. Let's see. How do I do this? Wait a minute. I'm stupid. I could just use one of these things. And now the real question is, which one should I use? Okay, that's gonna be see-through. This isn't really what I was expecting. Also want to get rid of that. Okay, never mind, we can't. Why? Okay. Hmm. Okay, maybe I should just do this. New plan. Yeah, there we go. Wait, there's another version of this that doesn't have that. I just realized that there's a lip. There we go, that looks much better. There we go. See, that's better. Look how much cool. Look how much nicer that looks. Oh wait, I still need to do this. Transparent. Yep. Okay. Actually, no, I think I like it better with the grill, so we're going to keep the grill on for this. What am I looking at again? Actually, wait, that looks a lot better. Yeah, that looked a lot better. I don't know why, but it does. How about this? This could work, right? Yeah, that could totally work. Oh wait, I just thought of something I could do for the rest of the area. I can get one of these big boys. Make that not transparent, because it looks a lot better when it's not transparent. See. Yeah, but this will be transparent. Yeah. And we're going to delete this, and then we're going to replace it with this. Because this looks a lot better. Hold on, I'm gonna find the best grill for this. Okay, I'm back. I got the grill in. I decided to not go with the transparency thing because it looks really weird. I'll actually show you. Like, look, that looks kind of weird if you ask me. Oh wait, that actually doesn't look too bad. Maybe I could do something like this. Yeah, that could actually work. It's not completely transparent, but it's still... you still get the idea. Okay, lock it in. Let's see. Let's see. Crud. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to make a vent for the exhaust, where the exhaust is supposed to go, that is. But it's a lot harder than I thought it was, because first off, there isn't really a triangular exhaust tip. And secondly, it's a lot... putting something like this in a space like this is a lot harder than you think. What does this look like? Oh, can I scale it? I kind of can. But it looks really weird. Oh, is there any... I swear, I had like triangular exhaust tips before. At one point, I had triangular exhaust tips. What happened to those? Because I really don't know. Wait a minute. Wait, I could use these. They're close enough, right? Just mirror it. Yeah, that works. That's good enough. Let's see. Alright, new plan. Wait, what do I have left to do? Oh, right. Oh, I could probably add those tail fins that are on the back, too. Would these be... These might work. Oh no. We have some weird glitchiness going on again. Okay, that actually doesn't look too bad. Oh, wow, it actually matches it too. That's surprising. Okay, check that off. There's also some archways here, which we could probably use the same parts to replicate that. Oh yeah, I definitely can. Oh, it's really hard to see them. Oh yeah, that looks good. Despite it being really hard to look at. Oh my gosh, wait. It at this angle it looks like a completely different car. It doesn't even look like what it's supposed to be representing. That's kind of weird. Okay, but now I'm going to use body molding for the this area down here because this area has a little bit of weird stuff going on. Although I might be able to replicate using vents. Although I'll have to use a lot of them. How does this look? Decent. Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Let's see. It doesn't have door handles, so I don't need to do door handles. Hmm. 3D? Nope. Will these work? I would like to use these, but I don't think they're gonna work. Where's the point of these? Something tells me that these things are broken. Because they are not showing up. Yeah, they're not showing up at all. What's this? Okay, no, that was we just went over that. We could try this. I mean, it has some sort of resemblance. Yeah. And then we have this other one, which I'm pretty sure the grill here is transparent. Just do that. I might need to rotate this in order for it to fit properly. Yeah. Oh, I hate that does that. Wait a minute, I can use the scoops. Knowing what I can now do with these things, this might be able to work. Hold on, we're just going to test this. Oh, wait a minute, I see. You can do that, but it doesn't really, move anywhere. Yeah, we're going to delete that because it doesn't really do what I want it to do. Well, we're going to delete this, and we're going to delete this. Let's see. Yeah. Why can't I move this? That is weird. I should be able to move this. Hold on, can I? Oh no, this is not good. Okay, do that, do that. Okay, so now... There we go, that actually doesn't look too bad. There we go. Okay, we have that. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. We're going to change this to this. Okay, now that is good. Now, can I body mold this to make it have like the same dimension? I wonder if I am able to do that. No, I am not, which I find very annoying. I find that extremely annoying, actually. That is not very ideal. I thought there was like something for this. Hold on, can I go to lip? Oh yeah, there is something for this. I totally forgot about these parts. Oh wait, but it's not considered body molding, so it won't really work. But the spoiler I can add, because it does have a retractable spoiler. Oh no, I'm pretty sure there's so many fixtures now that the game's starting to lag. That's not good. Crud. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, there we go. That looks good. Doesn't look good anymore. That's the one problem I have with that. Like, I think there's wings that have the ability to be retracted. There are. How is this open? Okay. So there's a wing version of this. What's the difference? Not quite sure. Oh, okay. It's basically the same thing, except it doesn't mold with the actual body. I see. It's actually a lot more useful now, because now it looks like a normal wing. Okay, I think this is like the best I can do for the body. Wait, there's actually a scoop on the top. Wait, we can just use body molding for that, can't we? I think we can. Oh wait, no, never mind. It doesn't have something up there. Also, I just realized this card doesn't have any mirrors. That's weird. What else can I add here? I also just realized I need to do something to the engine. I hope this doesn't screw anything up. Oh wow, that got it down to 750. That's actually amazing. Okay, back to fixtures. I think that's everything we can do for the fixtures, which is good because we're finally done. Oh wait, there's one more thing. The badge. That is a good representation for the badge, but I'm just going to see if there's anything else. No, there isn't, so this one it is. Oh, I'm pretty sure it's not that big. There we go. There we go. Now that is sick. The wheels are the last thing we need. Which I'm pretty sure this thing has the wheels. Pretty sure there's a variant. There's a wheel variant for this car. That looks very similar to the wheels that are already on it. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Yes. Okay, now drivetrain. It is, I think it's rear wheel drive, isn't it? Hold on, I'm gonna... Drivetrain. What's the drivetrain? I'm back on the Wikipedia page that it has. Has... It doesn't say it's drivetrain. It doesn't say if it's all-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive. Yeah, it doesn't tell you the drivetrain. Wait, is it all-wheel drive? Is the SSC Tuatara all-wheel drive? Okay, so it does not have four-wheel drive. All the power is sent to the rear wheels. And it has an advanced automatic transmission with a 7-speed gear ratio and with a top speed of not 412. That's a little bit overkill. Yeah, 332.5. That's actually pretty good. Alright, SSC Tuatara differential. It doesn't say the differential. I'm just going to go for an electric LSD. Because I don't know what else to put. Semi-slicks, I'm pretty sure that's going to be needed. And then also the spacers need to go out a ton. As to why that is... As to why the wheels cannot extend any further ceases to amaze me. I don't know why they can't. I don't know why that is. Why can't they exceed that? That is a little bit strange. Also, yeah, the rim size on this is a little bit overkill, but I'm just going for that. Reducing engine width. It seems to be fitting in there just fine. Yeah, look at that thing. It fits in just fine. What are you talking about? Okay, we're going to do carbon ceramic for brakes, and then that. Yeah, I'll have a downforce, active wing. We'll give it some downforce there. Brake airflow, it's going to be 50. Actually, no, we'll up the quality up on that too. And yeah, it does have 2. Sport. Premium heads-up display. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's going to need that. Otherwise, it probably won't be able to go straight. Active sport, semi-active, race. That is a little bit strange. Hold on, can we go back to the chassis? I think that will help it out a bit. I think that will make it lighter for one thing. Okay, so apparently the tires blew out. That's not good. I don't know why the tires... Oh wait, there it is. Yeah, that was weird as to why... I don't know why it didn't let me do that before, but apparently now it wants me to. Okay, we had some glitchiness going on back there. Okay, we're giving this thing some bigger tires because I'm pretty sure it's going to need it. Because for one thing, the rear tires blew out, so we're going to give it some more traction. Which seemed to have fixed that. Which actually seemed to fix it. Engine with dampers, rear grip. Considering that it's at like the highest, I can't really do anything about that. Hold on, does that actually adjust the ride height? And we're going to slam it. Let's see. Also, the quality isn't up on this. I should probably use that. Rear brake size, dampers, forged compound, reducing front camber, reducing rim size. Wait, why? Yeah, it's not supposed to be uncomfortable. It's a race car. Wish you could bring that down all the way. Hold on, is there a way for me to do that? I think there is. That help me with that? Nope. It makes it worse. I feel like the solid axle coil would make it worse. Oh, yeah, it definitely made it worse. I don't even want to try the solid axle leaf because I feel like that's going to make it even worse too. Yeah, that made it a lot worse. Okay, double wishbone it is. Just in that way. This can be appeased. Yeah, it actually doesn't look that bad. Okay, reducing rim size. I think all that's going on because it's thinking that I'm making an economy car when I'm making like a land speed record vehicle. So yeah. It's not really that accurate. Although I will mess with the brakes because the brakes might not be able to handle this. Yeah, I might need to give this thing some thick brakes. Like some extra thick brakes. Let's see. Wait, it wants me to decrease the front brakes? That seems a bit of a bad idea, but okay. Where's the rear brake side's favoring right now? Yeah, this is the problem here. Yeah, the game is starting to lag, probably because of what I'm doing right to this thing. It doesn't really like what I'm doing. Damper stiffness, engine width. Engine width. Come on. Yes, there we go. Okay, I think this is good. Despite all the issues that it has, I think we have successfully made a replica of this. Yeah, this was a very long video to make. Oh no, the car is not loading. That is never a good thing. Oh wow, the game crashed. That's interesting. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I will see you guys next time.